Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for January the 20th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. Also, keep in mind, this energy reading is not sign specific, although I will call out any zodiac signs that I feel need mentioning throughout the reading. If you have not already done so, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. And let's jump in and see what kind of a message needs to come through the energies today. Nourishment. Self-care. Maybe there's a need to nourish your mind, your body, and your soul, and to treat it as sacred. And I think a lot of ancestral wisdom is coming through in the energies today. So are you open to receiving these messages? Are you listening to what your ancestors are saying when it comes to guiding you along your spiritual journey? Listen to what they are telling you, because I feel a lot of important information is coming through. We also have a transit today. I was just looking at the astrology with the moon opposite Jupiter. So the moon is in Virgo. Virgo is a very fine detail-oriented energy, and with Jupiter in Pisces. So Virgo and Pisces are opposite on the zodiac wheel. So I think get ready to face some opposition today. We will see what needs to come through with the cards. What other energies do we need to be aware of when it comes to this message today? Healing light. I think you really are needing to envelope yourself in some healing light. There is a need for some protection, and I feel a lot of unwanted thought processes are coming up in the energies today. And it's kind of time to allow these unwanted thoughts to kind of melt away. I think some light is being shone on a situation when it comes to your soul's purpose, and maybe a connection that's a part of your soul's purpose, and you're really going to need to pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. The signs are cautioning you. The signs and the synchronicities really are trying to guide you towards a deeper meaning for your life. So pay attention to the messages that are coming through in number sequences, symbols, animals. Spirit reaches out in all kinds of ways to get our attention. So pay attention, because I feel there is a soul connection at play. Maybe you're going to be traveling to some spiritual places, but I do feel it's kind of time to retreat from any chaotic situation. It's kind of time to find other like-minded souls in order to rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit, because there is a significant connection here that is playing a vital role when it comes to your soul's evolution, whether you are closing out a short-term relationship or you're entering into a long-term relationship. There is a very important person when it comes to this message today, when it comes to a soul connection and your spiritual purpose. So pay attention to the signs. I think you might be involved in a situation that is helping you evolve. I think get ready to learn a lesson in the energies today. And I feel maybe this is a painful lesson. Either way, this lesson is to be considered a gift as part of your human experience and your growth, your evolution, and your expansion. So I think a lot of deeply embedded trauma is coming up to be addressed in the energies today when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to finding your own inner guidance, your own inner healing light. And I think somebody here maybe is a spiritual teacher that can help you and assist you with this awakening process. Definitely going to envelope and surround yourself in this healing light. I think compassion, love, and forgiveness is coming up to be addressed. Where are you needing to forgive somebody from the past? Because there is a lot of pain that's deeply embedded here that is surfacing, being activated within your cellular DNA, that you're needing to address and clear this life so it does not define your future in a negative way. I think by facing our deepest hurts, by facing our deepest fears, that's when we can truly embrace this deep healing process. So nourish yourself because I do think it's time to break the chains of addictive behaviors, overeating, overindulging, drinking, drugs, whatever it is that has really restricted you and impeded you when it comes to taking progression forward. It's time to choose freedom. It's time to break these chains. They're showing me the devil card. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with heavy Capricorn in their chart. But let's keep going and see what needs to come through with the Energy Oracle deck, Healer of the Ages. So I think a lot of Christ Code, Sophia and Christ Code activations are coming through the collective. Jesus consciousness, opening the gateway of the heart when it comes to compassion, forgiveness, this reigniting passion being restored. I think a lot of illumination when it comes to what direction it is you're needing to go in. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Energy Oracle cards. Maybe you've been thinking long and hard about which direction you want to go in, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I think the time is now for healing. I do feel a very powerful feminine energy that's, you know, embraced higher consciousness. I feel a lot of truth, a lot of romance, a lot of heart-centered energy. Somebody here has transformed their life and stepped into some healing, and maybe this is triggering an awakening within a soul connection, within somebody's energy field that you are connected with. But let's see what else needs to come through with the Energy Oracles when it comes to this message. What else do we need to be aware of? There's that heart energy that I felt. So I think a heart activation, a higher heart activation, awakening to this deep sense of compassion. And that's all that wanted to come out. And the heart way is always the gateway to the door to value. Unlimited abundance truly is that inside job. So I think get ready to go into some repressed heart pain. It's kind of time to face this pain, to face this hurt, to face any fears in order to come into balance. So yin, yang, masculine, feminine energies coming into balance, mastering a soul lesson is what I feel. Opening up the doorway to value. So where have you been deceiving yourself? Where have you been connected to people that have been deceiving you? Because there's a block when it comes to some misguided falsehoods. There's a block when it comes to some deceitful, lying energy. Maybe it's time to get rigorously honest with yourself in order to really walk that temple path. Walk the path of truth, integrity, accountability. Where are you needing to be accountable for your life? You know, yes, people hurt us, but we always have the power to transform this pain into art. So I kind of feel get ready for a rebalancing. A lot of energies kind of being integrated in the energies. A lot of alchemical processing is what I'm feeling. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Quantum Oracle deck. Fear. There's that fear. Somebody's been playing into fear, playing it safe, afraid to take a leap of faith, maybe towards love, maybe towards opening up their heart. I think somebody here does have a blocked heart chakra, and they've been playing it safe, sitting there somewhere stuck, thinking. And there's a need to kind of shift the energy to, you know, go in a new direction, I feel. So get ready to face your deepest, darkest fears in order to embrace this deep-seated healing journey. So what else do we need to be aware of when it comes to these influencing energies today, when it comes to this message? There's that honoring path. So it is about getting back to integrity, truth, releasing any self-deception, and it's kind of maybe time to let something go. I think stepping into loyalty, tenacity, close the door to the past in order to open up the gateway of the future. It's really time to go in a new direction. I feel stay optimistic is a big message. I think somebody here is getting ready to walk the honoring pathway. I do feel somebody here is struggling with a lot of fragmented thought processing, trying to put the puzzle pieces together. Somebody here I feel has been struggling financially, dealing with a lot of decrease as a cycle winds to a close, stepping into the honoring path and great gratitude. We are going to grab the book for that one. I'm going to read into the honoring path. So I feel intentions are being set when it comes to the next level of consciousness. I also feel a lot of spiritual communication when it comes to this expansion. all of the birds on the card, I feel there's a lot of signs and synchronicities pushing somebody onto the honoring path. And somebody has been ignoring the signs. And I think the time is now to stop ignoring the signs, to stop ignoring that tugging on the heart, because I do feel love is in focus. New supportive connections are trying to come in, but you need to redefine your future by facing these wounds and bringing them to the surface and giving them a voice in order to heal them. So the honoring path 101 palindrome energy. So we will see what the honoring path has to say when it comes to this message today. So I kind of feel there's a shift when it comes to others' attitudes in and around you. I think maybe it's time to do something. Maybe it's time to bring forward positive recognition within a soul connection is what I'm feeling. I think it's kind of time to own it. Own it all and own it with that honor and that integrity. So I kind of feel in order to start seeing your best, most authentic self and to see yourself in high regard, you're really going to have to release anybody or anything that has been disrespectful to you. I think the energy today is demanding integrity, truth, and accountability, because the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe that you have been longing for. So, are you living a life of truth? Where are you lying to yourself? I think it's really time to get heart-centered and to increase that intention for self-respect. So have you been lacking self-respect? I think it's time to approach your daily spiritual life through dignity and authentic power. So I think you can't resist this vibration being raised within you is what's coming through. I feel this reset, and I think it's time to release any self-dismissal. I think somebody here has been dismissing some truth, what's really going on in their life. Maybe somebody here is taking advantage of you. I think either way, stop settling for less. Somebody here has settled for less and has put everybody else first before them. And I think it's time to take back conscious control of your life and your surroundings. I do think it's time to break a negative cycle of continuously living according to other people's standards. I think it's time to make yourself a priority is a big message. It's time to choose to prioritize yourself and to demand respect from yourself in order to get that respect from others. When you are not respectful to your choices, your habits, when you are going into negative self-talk, then you create all of this aggressive energy in and around you. And I think radical self-acceptance and radical self-care is what is needed when it comes to this unwavering energy, setting those intentions to move forward, shifting that perspective, releasing control, because I think somebody here is highly regarded, and I think maybe somebody here is needing to come forward and speak some truth is what's coming through. We're going to read into this fragmented energy as well today. On page 74, I just feel like somebody's trying to put the pieces back together. I think somebody here is really going through a lot of fragmented thought processing. It's like shattered emotions, shattered thoughts, and I think there's this puzzle. There's something here not complete that is needing to close out. And I think somebody here has been pushing against the current, creating all kinds of chaotic challenges for their life. And I think there's this split in energy, this split. The masculine principle is the ego, the feminine is the heart, the left, the right brain. And I feel the energy really is bringing this to your attention, that there's been this cosmic split. Something has really taken control of somebody's life. And I feel the energy is kind of frantic when it comes to getting something done. Maybe when it comes to coming forward with an apology. But I think if you don't break yourself free from this fragmented energy, get prepared to be easily agitated today with this energy shift. And it's kind of time to do the hard work. I think it's kind of time to choose a new direction. I think this lack of decision, this chronic indecision, really has kept somebody very stuck. And I think it's time for somebody to choose the pathway that's really been calling to their heart. So I think get ready for a changing of the guards is what they want me to say. It's kind of time to refocus and recenter yourself in order for that clarity to come through. So I think somebody here is being pushed towards fulfillment, but they've been entertaining something very toxic and unhealthy. And I think the energy is projecting you onto your spiritual path today, because somebody here is involved with, I feel, a spiritual teacher, a high priestess energy, a spiritual counselor. And I think the reward will come when you finally decide to reach out and send that message, ask for that help. So I think this truly is a time of great promise for the collective if you're willing to release these negative attachments and bring peace and focus back into your life with directed goals moving forward. So I think get ready for a major shift when it comes to a karmic rebalancing today, because there is a need to close out a cycle to build that solid foundation for the future. So we will see what is being evaluated in the energies today. Thinking about my happy place, thinking about what's going to make me happy. I think somebody here is living the good life, and maybe somebody here is sulking, thinking about how they're going to correct some past poor actions is what I feel. So we will see what is being evaluated when it comes to these energies today. What is being evaluated, please? A change in the wind. Get ready. And I said change of the guards. There's a change in the wind here. I think somebody is facing their deepest, darkest fears and really understanding a core lesson when it comes to some toxic relationship patterns. Why am I here again? How did I not see this coming? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm here again. Why? Why? Because maybe it's time to embrace some changes, and there's that fated, destined soul connection coming through. So I think get ready for some expansive thought processing to come through in the energies today, especially with Mercury in Aquarius. There's big changes on the horizon. I think maybe the pathway forward is a little foggy, is a little unclear, but there is a need to learn this lesson in its entirety once and for all in order to heal this deeply embedded trauma below the surface. And I think somebody is getting ready to take action with passion as they kind of come into this knowledge of what's not for them in order to step in to this brand new life. And I kind of feel the energy is saying the time is now to take this action. I'm hearing speak now or forever hold your peace. We're going to read into Not For You. They've asked me to grab the book for that. Not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. So I think there's times in our life where no matter how deeply we desire something, no matter how hard we work to have that in our life, the results we seek always seem to evade us. And when that happens, it's time to watch from the sidelines. I feel somebody's watching somebody here from the sidelines in the background. And I feel maybe somebody fears not getting their fulfillment. Maybe somebody here made a very bad judgment call in the past. And it's kind of time to radically accept your own choices, your own behaviors. We all are given the power of free will, but we are not granted, not facing the consequences of our free will choices. So I think when you fear not getting what it is that you want, that exact thing is not coming to fulfillment. So I think there are a lot of energetic forces at play here when it comes to understanding these patterns, when it comes to understanding God's protection for your own journey, because something so much better is likely out there waiting for you. So I think definitely a relationship coming to a close, a failed relationship. Somebody's been ignoring the red flags, playing into escapism, addictive behaviors, refusing to acknowledge the truth at face value. And I think this truth can no longer be ignored. I think get ready for a rejection in the energies today. Maybe you're the one that has to reject another, or maybe somebody is rejecting you. But either way, this is what is best for both of your sakes is what I feel. I think get ready to feel like you've hit some pot lids, some potholes on the way, because It's kind of time to strategize and to go in a new direction in spite of whatever's going wrong. I think somebody really thought relationships was a game. Somebody's been playing games, and I think somebody's getting ready to fold their cards is what's coming through. So somebody definitely has been chasing after something that's just not meant for them, obsessing over something, which is likely going to have that same thing you're obsessed over elude you. So somebody, I think, has been banging their head up against the wall, and there's nowhere left to go but inside and face this pain. I think somebody here has been self-sacrificing, self-punishing, torturing themselves is what I feel coming through. And there's nothing that will be gained by refusing to see red flags, by refusing to see the truth. I think now is the time to walk away from everything that's not meant for you, whether these are goals, lovers, games that you've been playing, or games that somebody's been playing with you. Success is on the other side of this ending is what I feel. So trust that something so much better is waiting for you when it comes to healing this past pain, this deeply embedded trauma, because somebody's asking why now? Why now is this coming up to be addressed? Because it's time to take that action. So let's see what needs to come through with the Archangel Power cards, Power Tarot cards. Somebody here is a powerful High Priestess, I feel. Somebody here is a spiritual teacher, a spiritual healer, has powerful psychic insights, and I think has valuable information. Maybe somebody is needing to approach this High Priestess. But if somebody is approaching this High Priestess, they better do it with truth and integrity, because she probably already knows the truth is what I feel. I do feel a positive new emotional experience is around the corner. A new fulfilling romantic relationship that will bring forward deep and lasting spiritual love. But there is something needing to close out first and foremost. So what else do we need to be aware of? Brand new beginning here. So there is a brand new life-fulfilling experience coming forward. But somebody is needing to offer forgiveness. Somebody maybe is needing to seek forgiveness in order to step into this new life, this purpose. So it's kind of time to close the book on the past, to embrace this new beginning. And it's time for honesty and truth, revelation. I think get ready for an epiphany, an aha moment. I think somebody here has been facing a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict, a lot of bumps in the road that really has hindered their progress, hindered their growth. And I think it's kind of time once and for all to clear up any communication issues, any communication problems with others. And I just saw 2222. Maybe it's time to step into self-mastery, because the wheel is about to spin somebody out of their comfort zone, because the end of delays is now. It's kind of time for a change in direction, one that will bring you this new beginning filled with happiness, but you have to be willing to take that first step in that new direction. So yeah, get ready for a tower. Somebody's been a player. Somebody's been, you know, all up, back and forth, non-committal, afraid of commitment, in for one thing only, a night of passion, ghosting. There's going to be a tower here. There's definitely something needing to crumble to the ground, whether it's a false belief, an unhealthy relationship. There's something crumbling that can no longer be sustained because it was never built from the heart in the first place. Anything that's not built in truth and integrity and honesty is crumbling to the ground. So get ready for a false foundation to reach its peak today, because somebody's been playing games, pretending they're happy in a connection, I think desiring to go in a new direction, to make an unexpected choice in love. There is a deep spiritual loving connection here with the lovers, and we are in the year of the lovers. So get ready for an unexpected choice in love. I think somebody's coming in, rushing in like wildfire, asking for forgiveness, being taken to their knees because everything around them is crumbling to the ground. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. This is feeling very heavy today. We get the Three of Pentacles. That's all about community, a sense of community, working together, releasing a burden. I think somebody really has had a heavy burden weighing on them for quite some time, carrying this on their back. I think the time is now to kind of open up the heart, maybe express some emotions. I think somebody's been repressing some emotions. some love for somebody here. And I think the time is now to heal. We got a pre-empress here. Somebody solid, grounded, stable, living the good life, enjoying the finer things in life. Likely a business owner. She's completely transformed her life. Very abundant. Wants for nothing. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And if you're this pre-empress, victory is yours, because there's going to be a karmic rebalancing. If somebody didn't value you in the past and treated you unfairly, they're coming in seeking forgiveness. I feel somebody here is receiving some very harsh karma, a final ruling when it comes to some past poor behavior. So I do think get ready for an offer. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel the time is now for this expansion, because somebody's at the crossroads. Somebody's needing to make that final decision. There's been some stuckness. There's been a lack of, decision when it comes to a deep spiritual connection. There is a soul connection here where two people do see eye to eye, a perfect match, a match made in heaven. And I feel somebody is getting ready to take that first step, to go towards a passionate new adventure. I think there is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of love here, but somebody's needing to walk away. This is over. You need to walk away from this very dissatisfying, emotionally unfulfilled situation. I kind of feel we got 3 of Cups spilt over and 5 upright. So somebody, I think, went towards a third party, and I think the party's over, and now it's time to face this guilt, this remorse, this regret, and to walk away and to maybe come forward with an apology. I think apologies are in order when it comes to a long-standing burden. I think this could be 10 months in the making. This could be a connection from 10 years ago, 3 years ago, but I think the time is now to choose a new direction is what I'm feeling. Yeah, somebody here did not value an Empress in the past. We've got the Empress reversed. I think now somebody here is kicking themselves in the foot because they did not value this Empress. Maybe this Empress needed to go through, another cycle of learning her worth, learning her value. Maybe somebody here is dealing with an Empress in reverse, an Empress wannabe, somebody that doesn't take care of the house, doesn't take care of the children, is not very nurturing, controlling, demanding, possessive, lacks self-worth, lacks self-value, and I think has been holding on to something that is needing to be released. I think somebody's been holding on to regret, a lot of withholding when it comes to some communication, when it comes to taking that first step in a new direction. I think somebody was ghosted in the past. Maybe they ghosted this Empress because they went towards a Queen of Cups reversed. I think get ready for an emotional outburst. I think this does hurt. Somebody's crying today. I think this Queen of Cups is getting left out in the cold. In order for some healing to ensue, I think get ready to receive a message. Somebody has been losing sleep, stressed, anxiety-ridden, dark night of the soul when it comes to rushing in with communication and healing. And I do feel somebody here was not valued in the past, and now somebody here has a lot of regrets and is getting ready to come forward with that truth and that honesty. There's been a lot of withholding. There's been a lot of greediness, a lot of stifled energy when it comes to coming forward with a solid offer. But I think the energy really is alchemizing, a lot of illumination, and somebody's about to be put to a dead stop. Wherever they're at, it's unhealthy. Emotions are all over the place. Somebody needs to get a grip. Somebody here is deeply hurting for their player ways in the past. So you might have been dealing with a player in the past. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do think somebody is now regretting the fact that they did not offer commitment to this pre-Empress. So get ready to receive a message. What is this? 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, please. The Strength, the 8 of Pentacles, Judgment. Somebody really is, working through a lot of ego fears, I feel. Gathering their strength, their fortitude to come forward and finally do the work to face that judgment call, seeking resolution, seeking a reconciliation. My ear is ringing really, really bad right now because I think it's kind of time for this karmic rebalancing. Get ready for an outpouring of emotion, some truth to be revealed. This Empress reversed, please. The Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody sees this Empress as their wish fulfillment. And I think they've hidden this desire for quite some time. I think somebody was playing into their shadow side, hiding, repressing these emotions, hiding the fact that they really do want a redo, a brand new clean slate beginning, because this was their wish fulfillment and somebody didn't put the work in the past. Maybe somebody even cheated. They definitely come across as solid and stable, but they didn't offer commitment. And I think somebody's about to, you know, send a lot of communication to this Empress, because somebody really has been hiding just how badly they see this Empress as their wish fulfillment. So another Cancer energy, Virgo energy. What is this? Three of Wands, Ace of Wands about, please? The Emperor, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands. Get ready for a masculine to evolve. I feel bossing up, transforming his life, doing the right thing, doing what is right, coming in with an apology, because they see committed partnership with you. They want to build a foundation with you, progression, 3 to the 4. And I think they know they've got to come with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because this Queen of Swords, she's going to cut you if you come with any lies, if you come with any deception. There is a deep past life connection here, and I think somebody was lying in the past. Somebody was giving to multiple people. There is a major imbalance. There is somebody receiving some very harsh karmic judgment for their lies, for their trickery, for this needing to win at all costs. And get ready, because a brand new cycle in love is coming together. If somebody can gather their strength to come forward and confess these feelings and talk about the lies. I think somebody here knows her worth, knows her value. She's got a golden opportunity in her hand. She's holding on to her value. She's holding on to her worth. And you better come correct is a big, big message. So let's see here. We got Aries. We got Aries again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do feel a connection that, you know, is a past life connection. The roots run deep. It triggers a lot of nostalgia. And I think it's kind of time for that heart-to-heart conversation. So we will get a couple closing messages from Spirit. Forgiveness. Forgiveness truly is amazingly powerful, liberating. Forgiveness not only liberates your own heart, but another. So I think somebody was mistreated. And I think it's time to kind of ask for that forgiveness when it comes to this mistreatment. Any last messages, Spirit? Choose to be with someone who loves you, I think supports you, and never makes you feel small. I kind of feel maybe somebody's been pouring into everybody else but themselves. And I think the time is now to kind of make peace with the past. What about you? What about you? Because I think maybe a masculine went towards a connection where it was not reciprocated, and maybe that was his karmic punishment. I do feel somebody is in a very toxic situation that they need to be aware of, serving as a test to their strength and their will. And I feel this really is the time to remain in integrity and truth, because you are being spiritually tested. Are you going to pass this test, or are you going to keep repeating these negative cycles? I think if you're wondering if you're going to be receiving communication, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Somewhere along the way, somebody lost their direction and they played into a lot of ego fears, a lot of shadow aspects. And I think it's kind of time to bring that into awareness, because somebody, without a doubt, has self-sabotaged a very deep spiritual connection. And I think it's kind of time to honor this connection. It's time to bring forward forgiveness. I do feel somebody really is thinking about this Empress day and night. They are grateful for you in their life. They do finally see you as a gift and a treasure to their heart's desire. And I think somebody here is deeply regretting sabotaging a connection that was divinely guided for them. So somebody here is getting ready to honor this connection, to take better care of their human vessel, their mind, their body, and their soul. And it's kind of time to speak up and be heard. I think Spirit's always there, ready to offer you the guidance that you're seeking, but you need to open up your mind. And maybe somebody here is needing to ask for help. But either way, communication is in focus today. And that's what I got for a message, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.